So in high school, I started out with the basic robotics one, all those. And I did robotics and game design, and that kind of got me to look at what more in the computer science and engineering I enjoy, and directed me more towards the engineering stuff. So it kind of impacted the path that I took in high school, where I did more of the engineering side classes than the computer science. So on the future plans, I already knew I wanted to do some sort of engineering in college, but I'm looking at computer and electrical engineering. So I took the Java and the C++, mainly because my dad said, you're going to have to take those in college, so you should take them now. And it kind of showed me the programming, which I don't so much as enjoy as the engineering side, but it kind of showed me what will need to happen and what types of things I'll encounter in the future. So computer science and engineering, I see it valuable because it's kind of where I'm headed. I want to do the computer and electrical engineering in college, so the classes here in high school are important for me to get the background and see kind of the basics before I go to college and have to encounter all the difficult, tough classes. So my other classes, in comparison to the computer science and engineering, a lot of the computer science and engineering, it's more of just here's what we're doing, go for it. All the other classes are, let's take notes and do this, and I want to see this part, and this part, and this part. Oh, and now you get to turn in your final. Wherein all the computer science and engineering, it's like, this is your project, come tell me when you have a final that works. So it's different in that aspect, that it's a lot less kind of check-ins as more of a, do you know it or not? Two things, I'll go with two things because engineering and computer science, because I've done a lot of both. In computer science, I'd have to say I'm not very, I don't like the programming as much, so I'm kind of proud of my red-black tree, even though deletion doesn't quite perfectly work yet. I'm still kind of proud of that red-black tree because it took a lot of work to get there. And then for engineering, currently we're not quite done with this one either, but in Engineering 3, we're building our remote-controlled bus for the school district, and we've put a lot of time into that one. So I came in knowing almost nothing about coding, and the first real coding class I took was Java. And I know you told me, go online and do a little bit of looking before you come in and, do some learning, and I went off to a Boy Scout camp that summer and came back, and I'm like, G told me to do this. I should have probably done that. Oh well. So I kind of just jumped in and I learned that. And then in the engineering, Engineering 3 especially, it's just one big group as the class working on the project. And I've learned kind of how those teams work, and that you always need someone there pushing the group back towards the end goal. Because the one day that I was gone for the C++ field trip, there was nothing done. So I came back and I've kind of been pushing them along, trying to get them to finish the project.